Hello and welcome! Welcome to today's live stream tutorial. Today we are going to be drawing Rave Jack from Samurai Jack. So the way I got started with it, as you can see, I've already gotten started with a bit of a rough draft of at least the pose that we're going to be doing. So what I started with a head. Or the pose that this is from like when Jack starts to breakdance or whatever. So this is sort of like a simple pose. So I noticed that in the pose that he's doing, like there's like a straight piece that goes from his elbow to the bottom of his leg. So that's what I started with. Just started with first a line, drew the head first, and then drew a line for this point of his elbow, his right elbow to his left leg. So that's the first thing I did, and then I drew a line that's going under the head here, and then go straight across, and that's gonna be where his other arms are gonna be. And then down here, I made like a little box here that's gonna be like where his torso will be. And then I drew his other leg here, since it's going to be bent. And with that, I got a general idea about what the pose is going to be. And now I start adding on the meaty parts. Start adding his torso. Over here, I have the top end of his torso under his head, because he's facing a little bit towards us. And then his lower half of the torso is bent, and it comes a little forward. So he's got that bent torso here. And then adding a little thickness to his legs. So far I'm making a little box here at first, but later I'll sort of add a little bit of the fabric curves later. Gonna add the little hand. The way I do it is I just draw like a little box for his hand, and then add the fingers. Okay. Then we're adding to the other arm. And then adding a little box here for his hand. Okay, and then next thing I did is I added like at the top end of the hat here, because he's at an angle, because we're looking somewhat above him. So I'm adding like a bit of the hat covering just a little bit of his eyes here, where his goggle's gonna be for later. And then since I'm following the guideline of the head here that I just drew, the sides of the hat will go just above, just around like the edges of the head here that I just drew. And then still following the head shape that I already drew. Oh wait, I forgot to add the little plus. This little plus here on the head will help be my guideline to find out where the eyes will be. So I'll give him a rather big chin. very tough chin. Maybe I'll move up the hat a little bit, because the hat is exactly on his eye line, so it'll be covering up his eyes. Okay. Add the eyes here, and then I'll put goggles around that. The best way to get the goggles, you can get the goggles by simply just adding 2 circles and just connecting them. Okay. And now we're going to add his nose. And then adding a little circle here. This is going to be his little binky. And then add a little square here to that binky. That's the part of the binky that's sort of loose. Looks like it's got a little chain to it. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna first I need to fix before I work on like the clothing here. I need to add a bit of muscle here. So moving from like the hand placement, I'll draw the muscles around, and then slowly put together a working structure. And because this arm is up, where he's also showing a bit of like the shoulder muscles. Moving upwards a little bit, it's going to be higher than the shoulder muscles down here. Give me a sec. Okay. And then there's this weird like little section here where it's like the armpit. There we go. Okay. And from there, we're going to add a bit of abs here. Now, the reason why I'm going so heavily on the detail for at least for his chest area is because the outfit that he wears is it's very thin, very loose. So, and doesn't cover too much of his upper chest. So that's why I'll slowly be adding the clothing after when I've figured out where like his chest and abs are gonna be. Add like little rolls here. This here's just gonna be a placement for where his belly button's gonna be. And from that, I can move back over here to his other arm. And slowly add the muscles. Okay. Now to add on to his pants. Oh wait, actually, just above here, right where his midsection is, like we're gonna have some exposed boxers, because he's wearing very loosely fitted jeans. I think I'm gonna make these pants a little more baggier. Forgot to bring up the live stream. Yes, now that I have the live stream up, if you have any questions to ask me, feel free to ask. If you catch this video after when I've already re-uploaded it, you're still free to ask me any questions, and I will answer to the best of my ability in the next live stream. Okay. I have a bit of detail here of the boxers. Okay, now I can start adding the, what was I gonna say? The shirts. Yes, the shirts to this outfit. So if you remember the pose that because the top section is moving forward and this lower section is slightly above us, I'm having the outfit somewhat like turn in the same direction. Making little hole sections for his arms to be let out. And then adding the collar of his t-shirt. And just adding a little section here of t-shirt left. Okay. Okay, and move back up here and just add the little lines. He's got a bit of a cat in the hat type of hat. Forgot to add his ears. And then add just behind here his little sword. Have it exposed a little bit. There we go. Showing the sheath down here. Then added the little details. Oh no, wait, it's actually diamonds. gonna fix the hand a little bit, make it look more round. Okay, and with that we can get started on, oh wait, forgot this little detail here. The stripes that comes across his shirt. And just to make sure there's nothing else, I think he does have like a little backpack here, but I can't tell. So I'll just add a little something here. Okay, and with that we are good. I'll start by using my thick tip Sharpie to do the outline of this drawing. Since we're in the part of the video where there's not much for me to say, it's more like just me just going over everything that I've already drawn, feel free to leave a comment, your favorite episode of Samurai Jack, if there are any characters you would like to see me draw from the Samurai Jack series, feel free to leave a comment. Now switch over to my thin tip Sharpie to do the finer details. Oh wait, I forgot to do this hand. Okay. Now I can do that. Okay. Now I just add the little details of boxer. Or wait, this Sharpie okay? Ah, I gotta use a different one. Okay. Gonna add a bit of detail here to the other stripe here on these boxers are shown. Adding to the muscles here. And now I'm adding the little diamonds to a sword, or the sheath, what is it called? The handle of the sword. Come on. I'm gonna do some erasing so that I can see what I have and haven't inked yet. Okay. Now I just need to reconnect these. Okay. Now adding these little stripes here on the t-shirt. Or, no, it's not, this isn't a t-shirt, it's actually it's like a sleeveless jacket. I think that's what it's called. Oh yes, and I need to add a little tone, add a bit of toning here. There's shadow, show some dimension on his, on the back side here. And I'm just using single lines that curve. Add a bit of age here to his face. Cause like he's probably like, You know, I forget what age, how old Samurai Jack actually is. He's a, you know, he's not that old, but he's not too young as well. He's at least maybe in his 20s or 30s. Now just filling in the sword here. Okay. I'll use this, the marker, to just fill in this sword. Okay, oh wait. Okay, now add a bit of toning to the lower his pants, around his pants. Now I always seem to like to add toning to sections that are like under another object. Like as you see, that's the reason why I tend to do toning on like the inside of the pants and not on like the outside. Although sometimes I do that as well. It also sort of depends on like how much filling is on the drawing. That's sort of my way of describing, like, when I say filling, I'm talking about where, like, it's like this. Because I'm only working with pencil and ink to basically fill a drawing, you know, instead of where other people would use color. Like, sometimes you use many different patterns to help add a little something more to a drawing. Or like, you know, where like with a color, you only, you know, basically the sky's the limit. But with pen and ink, there's a little more skill that may be required in order to help give more attention. That will get more attention to your drawing. To basically get as much appreciation out of a drawing. than as much as a color drawing would get. I added a bit of cross hatching to like just his armpits. Adding some toning in between the fingers here. Adding the little wrinkle of finger, or the wrinkles that you will see in your fingers when you bend it. These little sections here. Okay. Now I'm just gonna tone the hat a little bit. Okay, now I'll add a bit of filling here to the hat. I think I'll add a bit of toning here. What to do with this? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of different pattern here since this section is like orange. I'll add a bit of like it's similar to like how I do stitch pattern, but only on the sections that are orange. Add a bit of toning under the chin here. Okay, let me take a quick look to see if I missed anything. Maybe I'll add a bit of stitching here. I don't know if this is stitching or actually like he's got chains on his pants. It's very hard to tell with at least how cheaply drawn the characters are in Samurai Jack. It's hard to tell what is what, but oh well, it's no big deal. Maybe I'll just fill this here. Add a bit of toning to this backpack. Okay, and with that we are good, I believe. Oh wait, maybe add a bit of shadow over here. Okay, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this live stream tutorial. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment for any requests that you would like to make from the Samurai Jack series. I'd like to hear it. You can find a scanned version of this drawing on my Twitter and our Tumblr in the near future. I'll leave a link to in the description of the video when I finally upload it. Check out all my other videos that I've already done from the Samurai Jack series. I've already done Aku and the Scotsman. So yes, be sure to check out my comic, Don the Mask Volume 1 and Don the Mask Volume 2, both on Amazon.com. If you enjoy detectives going out, solving mysteries, stopping bad guys, adventure, possibly some comedy here and there, then maybe this comic's for you. Feel free to check that out. There is a preview on Amazon. Yes, thank you for coming out. I hope to see you again real soon in the next live stream tutorial. Bye!